the Bible shows stories of many powerful and influential women. These are women of faith, and despite the cultural hindrances that they faced, they were still able to do the work of the Lord. Female figures like Queen Esther, Abigail, and many more.
Magandang halimbawa nga yung mga kababaihang ito sa mga Kristiyanong kababaihan na nabubuhay sa kasalukuyan. And this month, we are honoring women, starting with a discussion of a woman of influence. Abangan po muli natin si Dr. Grace Shangkwanku sa ating What's Brewing.
Kababaihan sa isang trabaho na karaniwan ay para sa kalalakihan. Abangan ninyo ang ating kwentuhan kasama si Senior Fire Officer 2 Maureen Yap, a woman firefighter from Galas Fire Substation. Don't miss this interesting discussion.
Kaya't manatili po kayo nakatutok sa channel na ito. Ako po si Ressa Abante Yebra.
And on behalf of Bishop Ruben Abante, I'm Gabby Yebra. Join us and let's have good talk over good coffee. Welcome to the Lighthouse Cafe. Mahalaga ang ginagampanan ng mga kababaihan sa ating lipunan. Sa loob man yan ng tahanan o sa mga iba pang organisasyon. Kaya naman nakakalungkot isipin kapag sila ay tinatagurian na mas mahinang kasarian, lalo na sa konteksto ng ibang mga lahi. Ngunit sa pagdaan ng panahon at dulot na rin ng globalisasyon, unti-unti na nagbabago ang pananaw ng karamihan tungkol sa mga kababaihan at sa kanilang kontribusyon sa lipunan.
Agree ako dyan, Gabby. Actually, nauso na ngayon yung hashtag Strong Independent Woman sa social media, lalo na sa ating bansa. At napakainam na ang mga kababaihan dito ay may boses at nabibigyan ng oportunidad na mamuno kahit sa matataas na katungkulan.
Tama, Ressa. At ngayong araw, isang napakagandang usapan ang ating tatalakayin in honor of women. Paano nga ba nagkakaroon ng impluwensya ang ating mga kababaihan o paano ba sila nabibigyan ng empowerment? At paano natin nakikita ito sa lipunan? Kasama natin ngayon si Dr. Grace Shangkwanku, a professor of educational psychology at the University of the Philippines, teaching for over 20 years, and also a sought-after speaker in schools, church retreats, and corporate events. Not to mention, she's also a writer. Welcome to Lighthouse Cafe, Dr. Grace.
Thank you for inviting me.
No, it's an honor. Dr. Grace, it's a very important and good topic that we're discussing today. But in terms of the perception of the society to women here in the Philippines, how have you seen it evolve throughout the past few decades up until now?
I think we are doing very well. First of all, we have 2 women presidents. Yes. That is not very usual for most countries. And the fact that the women are given every chance to get education, there's no limit to your education. And so right now, women are doing fine in academics, in the offices. But the only thing that I could see the difference was, even when my mom was a college student, when she got married, she decided not to continue her education because she thought that being pregnant after getting married was not very suitable for college life. So I don't think that is still happening among my students because it's fine if you're pregnant and still studying. So if I can see the differences there from one generation to another, we are more accepting of women in their roles, dual roles, in the family as well as in work.
Yeah. So do you think, Ms. Grace, women being inspired or being empowered actually starts in the home?
Of course, yeah. Even before my mom, my Lola, my paternal Lola, was... I heard from my father that she was the one who started the girls' school in their hometown. So how many generation was that? I've never met my Lola, paternal Lola, but that inspired us to do well because every time we have a picture of my Lola at home, and every time my father talked about his mother, it was with such admiration, and so we had a strong women. We have very strong women in our family, many of them. Yeah. So I think the fact that the family, my father talking about his mother and my mom talking about her mother made it easy for us to think of women as important members and leaders of the family.
I think, Reza, Dr. Grace, gone are the days where, you would put a wife, a woman, just in
Right.
the corner or inside the
Yeah,
house
in the
doing all the
kitchen.
chores, kitchen, serving. Which one is it in terms of being a bigger factor? Is it like women pushing, forward and just, really fighting for their place in the society, or is it more of institutions, setting up, all this opportunities, equal opportunities for women throughout the past few years? Which one do you think have
I think
paved
it is
the way?
both ways, right? Yeah, the personality of a person in the family would make her more ambitious to work outside the home and so on. But if there are no opportunities in the institutions, that would limit her ambition as well.
Right.
So I have many friends who are vice presidents, presidents of banks, and they are women. So I don't think there is much difference if people work hard enough, women work hard enough to be where they want to be.
I think the key word there would be multitasking. I'm not sure if you agree
yeah,
with
of
me.
course,
But
yeah.
I've seen a lot of, especially celebrities and also Hollywood women and also people in the academe who actually juggle their tasks between the home, taking care of the children, taking care of the family, as well as managing a career and like you, being in a position of influence, particularly for college students.
So as someone who's a leader in the school, in the academe, and also in the church, what do you think are the strengths of a woman in a leadership position?
Yeah, that's a very good question. There are, of course, first of all, we're more intuitive. We see things that men don't. Of course, by our education, we know how to think rationally, critically, and so on. But I think we have a women's touch, a woman's touch that is important. It's personal, and then it is so natural for us to be nurturant. To ask people about their personal lives, which I find men to have some difficulty of. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to agree with that.
Yeah. So that makes us more personable, and we have more friends, of course, because we make friends so easily, and at the drop of the hat, in 5 minutes, we know each other's,
Personal lives.
already.
So women can actually connect more with other
Yeah.
people.
I agree.
Yeah. So that's one of the strengths of being a woman. Yeah. So at the same time, however, you can put on a suit and you can act like you're authoritative and so on. Yeah. And so we can we can adjust to the situation.
Of course, Dr. Grace, we've come a long way until now in terms of the women empowerment movement.
Right.
But currently, do you see still any maybe biases or any handicap maybe for women, especially those who would like to seek a position of influence and power? Is it harder for women right now?
Yeah, of course, there are natural hindrances to a woman's ambition. First of all, because when we get married, we want to have children and so on. So we have to have years of taking care of children and so
Correct.
on. And when I was in Harvard taking my postdoctorate, the president then said something that women cannot stay long in science.
In what? Science?
In science?
In science, in the science department, and so on. And he lost his job just saying that, considering that he had a research basis for that. Because women when they are in science, the field of science, they have to spend so much time in the laboratory.
Yeah,
But that is not possible for women who have young children. So, but all the women are up in arms, and so he lost his job. But I feel that that is a natural, not a natural consequence of being a woman, but and yet women, personally, by my own account, are not as ambitious as men actually.
Naturally, not as
Natural,
ambitious.
yeah. I feel that for so many years I didn't want to go full blast in my career because I feel that if as much as I just enjoy doing the work, because I'm not the major breadwinner, So I don't have the pressure to perform or to be promoted as much as the men. So I think there's still a difference, not because of the society, but because of the women's desire. They don't want to be reaching the top of their ceiling and so on so easily and quickly.
Yeah, so I think it's all relative right now,
Right.
Mesa, because maybe for women right now, this is the bar, you know, but and they're happy to just reach that.
Right
But
there.
I think the headroom is just too high right now, and you know.
Because it will mean more stress, actually. More leadership, more
Correct.
stress. Yeah.
So what's next in terms of elevating that this women empowerment that we're seeing? What's the next level for us?
Yeah, I think in the
women?
family, if the mothers can show that they are actually enjoying their roles in life, that would make the daughters to want to be like the mothers as well. Having said that, however, you know, women who give up their family for work will one day find out that they miss having a family. So, yeah.
I've heard a lot of
Yeah.
testimonies
True, that's
about
true.
that. All the
Right.
CEOs, the heads of
That's
big
true,
companies,
yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
So as long as you are enjoying your work, you don't want more stress. It's fine if the pace is slower, and yet you can have as much as structure to your life, but not pressuring you too much.
Actually, Gabby, Miss Grace is also a writer, so
Yeah.
maybe we can discuss some of the books that
Yeah.
she has written.
Yeah,
While we're
the-
getting
the-
this,
I'm sorry.
how many books have you written, Dr.
I've
Grace?
let me just show from the beginning. This was the first one, Raising Wise Dads, Moms and Kids. When I was still excited.
That's the first
as a
one?
mother. Yeah, that was the first one.
Wow.
When was that? Sorry, I think it was the first year.
So I'm
It
sure
was,
you drew a lot of
2012.
2012,
Yeah. So in 7 years, I had 6 books. So that was the first one, and then I stopped for a while, rested for a year, and then I wrote this, Guarding Your Heart and Mind, a guide to psychological and spiritual
Spiritual
well-being.
That's for everyone.
This for everyone, yeah. This one is,
For
you know, for
parents.
parents, of
Yeah.
course. This is for everyone, and it's still, it is one of the best. It was, you know, I had Dr. Peter Tanchi, Dr. Gordon Smith, who prefaced it.
Yeah.
So this is one of the most popular one because
Wow.
I spoke on this topic in several retreats, guarding your heart and mind. The third one was, sorry, here. Oops. Lights and Shadows of Digital
Digital
Technologies.
Wow.
So it's a collection of many articles from several writers on you know, the pros and cons of digital technologies.
Oh, very relevant.
This one. And then I had One True Love, To Have and to Hold. I collected many of the articles were published in Philippine Daily Inquirer because at every turn when I had a chance to write about my husband and our love story, so I had this. But I also asked my co-writers to talk about, you know, divorce, for other, you know, love,
Courtship.
young love, and so on, and not successful love, and so on. This one I had actually Harold Sela, yeah, who also contributed.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, and then this one is Work Worth Doing Well. This is very important. Connecting our work to a higher purpose is also used in many retreat places.
Is that more
because-
apt for the workplace people, or?
yeah, workplace people. And there are a lot of discussion questions at the end for self-reflection or for group discussion. And last year, this was the newest, Seasons of Life, Seasons of Love. So from spring summer, autumn, and
fall.
winter. We have to enjoy each season of our life.
So the topics are very diverse.
Very
How-
diverse,
How
yeah.
do you come up with inspiration to write these particular?
You know, these are courses that I teach. These I teach psychology. So I look at the issues of life and tackle each issue from a very different perspective from the Bible and from psychology. So I get a lot of psychological insights and research, as well as Bible verses there. This one was my gift for Union Church when we celebrated centennial prayers, a gift for the church. These are collection of this is a collection of my prayers that I wrote for the church. So because we are invited, my husband and I, to lead the prayers, and so every now and then we led the prayers, and so I collected them into this book.
Wow, and these books are all available
Yes,
in
these
Christian
are
bookstores?
Christian
or-
bookstores. These 6 are. This one was complimentary. I just gave to whoever wanted it. It's-
Are you writing anything new?
oh yes,
anytime soon?
I'm writing for the next book, In the Triumph Song of Life,
Wow.
Turning Adversity to Strength.
Wow.
So I'm interviewing people who had learning disabilities, physical disability, in poverty,
Any tough
who had lost a
situation,
son, and so on. And I'm putting them together for this book, In the Triumph Song of Life.
That's actually a
Kaya nga.
beautiful position to be in,
Right.
Ressa, where you are, Dr. Grace, in terms of you're grounded in your faith, but at the same time you understand human
Psychology.
So you can
Yes.
connect the two and see.
There's a
you
marriage
know,
between,
Wow, that's great. And I think that shows in your work,
Reading.
being able to inject all these solid biblical principles in your books.
Yeah, because I actually had a degree in Christian studies, theology too.
Oh, okay. That
So
makes sense.
in Hong Kong, so I made that part. Of course, that is a very important part of my teaching. What we know from the Word of God, from systematic theology, and how we understand life and wisdom.
So a lot's going on in her life right now. So other than being a professor, a writer, she also has a show on GCTV, by the way, the Sunnybrook Smart Learning. What is the show all about, Dr. Grace?
Yeah, the Sunnybrook Smart Learning.
Smart
What day is that usually?
It actually
shown?
airs every Tuesday evening,
Every
9
Tuesday.
p.m. and with replays every week.
Yeah, I got some of my best students to come and discuss with me about how to study, how to learn learning styles, and so on and so forth. We make that these are topics in my classes that we make it very simple for laymen.
What was your inspiration for coming up with the show?
The show.
Yeah.
Actually, I was invited by I don't know one of the to come up with the show, and I said, "What can I contribute that is different from other most of your other
Contents,
hosts?" Or
Right, it's a
And I
seminar
thought
type, and she's actually doing techniques. She's teaching techniques on how to better teach your
Yeah,
kids.
how to
right?
be a better learner, how to be a
Yes.
better teacher, and so on and so
Yeah.
forth. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously you have a loaded schedule, Dr. Grace. But how do you just try and refuel, unwind?
I know my rhythm. I wake up late, actually.
You're not a morning
So your
person.
classes are
Well,
also-
yeah, because my classes start at 2:30 until
Okay.
8:30. And I sleep late. You have to know your rhythm, and you set your tempo. Yeah, slow first in the morning, and then start to get faster and faster. But one thing I do know how to relax because. I like a rocking chair, so in the office or at home, I have a rocking chair. Between things, I have to sit and relax for 5 minutes. That gives me some time for breathing and meditation and so on. So I teach my students to do that too. Yeah.
to stop, to
Yeah.
stop and unwind.
Right. Know your rhythm. Any favorite Bible verse maybe that you've acclaimed really all throughout these years.
I'm sure everybody likes Psalm 23, right? But I love all the Psalms. I read the Psalms almost every year, from Psalm 1 to Psalm 150. And not all Psalms are happy Psalms. Many of them are about, sadness, a lament, and so on.
Fear, yeah.
And but that speaks to us because our life is really not within your control, our control. So there are ups and downs, and you find that as you get older, some of the psalms that you used to ignore become very powerful in your life.
Maybe before we end, Dr. Grace, you can share a short inspirational message, particularly to the women who are watching the show right now.
On thousands of women watching right now.
Just be yourself, of course, but don't be, don't be limited by what other people say. You can always achieve the next step. Just the next step. You don't have to aspire something that is too high for you. Just be happy in your work, and whatever is worth your doing, do it well.
Amen. Be happy with your work. So be it, in the home and juggling work and, being a homemaker, be happy and content with what God
And
has
set
given you.
realistic goals,
Goals,
right?
yeah.
Step at a time. It's never gonna be a shortcut for
Right.
everyone.
That's true. Thank you very much, Dr.
You're
Grace.
welcome.
Thank you very much, Dr. Grace. You actually remind me of the verse, "Favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised." Ngayon naman po ay puntahan natin ang Espresso Self para sa isa pang babae na may mahalagang ginagawa sa ating pong lipunan.
Mga usaping in, mga paksang trending,
Mga talakayang may kabuluhan.
lifestyle at kulturang sariling atin.
Buhay Pinoy, pag-usapan natin dito sa
Espresso Self! Kapag pag-uusapan ang firefighter o bumbero, marahil ang unang papasok sa inyong isipan ay isang matipuno, malakas at matapang na lalaki.
Ikaw ba ang tinutukoy mo dyan, Gabi?
Parang.
Parang ganun. Pero alam mo, hindi na papahuli ang mga babae ngayon dahil kung meron nga tayo nakikitang pulis or yung mga nasa Navy na mga babae, ganun din sa pagiging bombero. Hindi na rin kami papahuli dyan.
Kaya ano pang hinihintay nyo? Samahan niyo po kami sa ating Espresso Self dito sa Galas Fire Station. Ayan, kasama na nga po natin ang Senior Fire Officer 2 ng Galas Fire Station. Walang iba kundi si Miss Mau. Yep, welcome po to Lighthouse Cafe. Kumusta po kayo?
Okay lang, sir.
Miss Mau, unang tanong po, no, bakit niyo po naisipang maging bumbero o maging firewoman? Kasi usually pang lalaki po ito ang connotation, di ba? Pero ngayon, meron pong babae. Medyo, bakit po?
Naisipan ko maging bumbero. So far, hindi ko naman talaga gusto yung maging ganito. Pero hindi ko rin alam bakit ako naging bumbero. Malamang siguro ito yung vocation ko as a firefighter. As a firefighter na babae, tumulong kung may mga nangangailangan, lalo na sa operation na ganito. Pero mahirap sa akin bilang isang mother and firefighter, lalo na sa operation kasi nandito ako buong magdamag. Hindi ko kayang pagsabayin yung oras sa family ko and doon sa mas marami akong oras dito sa fire station sa trabaho ko kaysa doon sa family ko. So wala naman akong magagawa kung ito yung trabaho natin bilang isang firefighter.
Paano po ba yung naging process po ng pagiging firefighter nyo? Ano po yung mga training na in-undergo nyo po para po marating nyo po itong level na to?
First of all, before ako bilang full-fledged na firefighter, nag-apply ako. Kailangan yung 4 years
First
course
job niyo
ako.
po ba ito?
Hindi naman, ma'am.
Ay.
Marami din akong pinagdaanan na trabaho nung after ko graduate. Tapos ang pinakamahirap dun, ma'am, yung training ko ng Fire Basic Recruit course namin kasi 4 na buwan kami na nasa loob ng training center sa Camp Vicente Lim na iiwanan ko yung family ko na wala akong uwian.
Wow.
Yun, ng 4 months.
4 months.
Oh. Kaso
Speaking-
lang, kinaya ko yun, syempre para din sa kanila.
Speaking of yung training, meron bang extra challenge, Miss Mau? Kasi siguro mas karamihan mga lalaki kasabayan mo, di ba? Pero for a woman like you na mapasabak sa training, mapasabak sa pagiging firefighter, ano yung mga extra challenge na kailangan mong pagdaanan?
Yung mga extra challenge na kailangan kong pagdaanan, kung ano yung kinakaya ng mga classmate namin, ng mga lalaki, same din po sa amin, ng mga babae. Kung ano yung
pantay po
Yes,
eh.
ma'am. Kung ano yung tinitraining nila, masi-masi kami diyan. Kung ano yung kailangan naming gumapang, ganun din po yung babae. So pantay po kami doon. Walang lalaki, wala pong babae. Pagdating po sa training ng basic namin.
Ano po ba yung ratio po ngayon na sa pagtatrabaho niyo po, ano po yung ratio ng mga babae po na as in po pag kunyari may sunog, sila din po yung lumalabas, gano'n?
Ang ratio ngayon pagdating sa operation, tingin ko, ma'am, syempre mas ano talaga yung lalaki kasi yung lakas nila. Pero may mga babae na rin na talagang pumapasok kami doon kapag may nasusunog, pumapasok kami sa loob ng may nasusunog. Mostly po ganun pagdating sa operation, kailangan din namin kung ano yung ginagawa ng mga kasamahan naming lalaki, ganun na rin yung ginagawa namin. So, siguro sa 100%, mga 85% or 90% nagagawa ng babaeng bombero yung trabaho namin bilang isang taga-patay ng sunog.
Kung i-compare niyo po yung bilang ng mga lalaki sa bilang ng mga babaeng bumbero, mga ilan po kaya yung comparison?
Kung i-compare ko yung mga bilang ng mga lalaki, siguro, sir, sa ngayon kasi, sir, marami ng babae na firefighter eh. Mostly sa operation, may mga offices din naman tayo, yung mga paperworks. Pero siguro mga 80% siguro mga babae na din. Kasi kapag nag-training kasi, sir, ma'am, siguro sa 300 na firefighters, ang 150 doon or 200, 150 half doon is
So marami na pala, Erica, no?
Yes.
Kasi kung tutuusin mo, parang siguro yung inisip na ibang tao, karamihan puro lalaki pa, pero pwede ka pa pala mag-apply.
Hindi pa pala ako na-miss. Pero yung tanong ko rin po, so kung may mga babae din po, ano po sa tingin niyo po yung nagiging parang reason nila bakit po sila naging firefighter? Of all na pwedeng gawin nila,
Pwedeng pasukan.
na parang bakit dun pa sa mahirap, di ba? Tingin niyo po ano po yung some top reasons po bakit po sila pumapasok po sa pagiging bombero?
Sa akin po, ma'am, ito yung gusto ko kasi may challenge to. Gusto ko yung ginagawa ko na ito yung kailangan ito yung kumaga yung parang kakaiba siya. Kasi
Unique
'di ba,
po eh.
unique, yes. Kasi sa PNP may mga policewoman, pagdating sa BGMP may mga taga-jail na babae. Pero pagdating sa bombero, hindi nila akalain na may mga babae talaga na pumapasok doon na nagiging firefighters doon. At saka hindi nila din akalain na bumobomba ang babae. Yun, parang kakaiba siya na na trabaho. Pero mahal ko yung trabaho ko, syempre.
Oo, speaking of your trabaho, Miss Mau, ano po yung typical ninyong araw? Like magre-report kayo dito, tapos everyday ba may kadalasan may sunog o sa isang linggo gaano kadami? Tapos paano kayo pag rumuresponde na?
Dito, ang duty namin, kasi two shifts po dito, shift A, shift B. So, ako po sa shift B na-assign as a crew chief. Hindi naman po everyday may sunog kami, hindi rin weekly. May time po na wala kaming sunog sa loob ng isang linggo. Sa isang buwan, malamang isa lang. Pero bihira lang po mangyari yon. Minsan naman po, re-responde kami, babalik kami, may responde ulit, babalik kami. So, yes po ma'am. So, yun yung nagiging trabaho. Kaya nga po, hindi ako pwedeng umalis dito ng basta na lang kasi hindi natin alam yung kung anong oras, kung kailan magkakasunog. So, yun po. Every other day naman yung duty ko dito, 24 hours naman yun.
What if naman po nagkaroon po ng mga sunog? Ano po yung normally po na ginagawa nyo? For example, yun nga po, pag kunyari may tuloy-tuloy, isa po ba kayo sa mga nagbobomba din?
As of now, kapag halimbawa, as a crew chief po, may hepe naman kami. Pag malakihang po sunog, lalo na po sa area namin, as crew chief nila, pumapasok ako doon para i-guide sila. Pero meron talagang bumobomba. Pero pag pagod na sila, ako na yung tinutulungan ko na sila. Kung ano yung ginagawa nila, ginagawa ko na rin. Hindi lang yung, ako lang yung nagkukuman sa kanila as a crew chief. So, kailangan ko silang tulungan kasi mga kasamahan ko sila. Hindi ko na inaano kung mataas yung ranggo ko sa kanila or something na kung ano pa man. Basta, pagdating po dun sa sunog, lahat po kami nagtutulungan po.
Ano po ba yung pinaka mahirap o pinaka mapanganib na parte ng pagiging bumbero?
Pinakamahirap at mapanganib na part ng bumbero kapag nandun ka na po sa loob ng nasusunog.
Yung kailangan nyo pumasok?
Yes po. Like po, naalala nyo po yung Icon Hotel. Sa Icon Hotel last month or something lang. Nandun po kami. Ang sunog po, nag-start siya ng alas 3 ata ng madaling araw hanggang alas 10 po kami doon. So nandun po kami sa loob. Lahat po nung usok na nalangha po namin. Kaso wala po kaming magagawa kasi yun yung trabaho po namin bilang firefighters. Hindi kami, kahit hirap na kami, wala po talaga kaming magagawa kasi kailangan po naming maapula yung sunog doon sa loob ng hotel po. So yun ang trabaho talaga na yun.
Yung mga top causes po ng mga sunog, lalo na po ngayon na March at Fire Prevention Month, ano po yung mga dapat po talagang i-watch out kasi yun yung mga top na causes ng sunog?
Sa ngayon, pinapaalala po talaga ng Bureau of Fire Protection yung mga pag-iingat po ng lipunan or ng pamayanan po na kailangan po sa kanila mismo manggagaling yung pag-iingat. Kasi po kami as a firefighter, hindi naman po every minute or every hour, every day na nandyan po kami sa kanila, lagi kami nagpapaalala. Kaya ang pinapaalala po ng Bureau of Fire Protection, lahat po ng kasama namin, sa pinakamataas, mula sa pinakamataas hanggang sa mga substation, na kailangan po makipag-cooperate din po yung ang pamayanan po sa amin para maiwasan po natin yung pinakamalaki na pangyayari, lalo na po sa sunog. Kasi yan nga po ang sinasabi nila na mas okay ka pa po na mabahaan. Huwag ka lang po masunugan ng isang beses.
Wala lahat pag sunog.
Opo. Talaga po, wala ka po. Ultimo po yung barya mo, talagang sunog po yan.
Pero Miss Mau, speaking of yung prevention, ano po yung mga practical tips, marami nanonood sa atin ngayon, na pwede nating i-remind sa kanila para makaiwas sa mga ganitong malakihang mga sunog?
So ang mga tips natin, slide tips lang po natin. Yun nga, unang-una kasi, karamihan po kasi sa nasusunog yung mga electrical. Yes. Yun po yung mga octopus, yung mga charger po na naka-charge, wag po iiwanan na nakasaksa. Overloading. Tapos, kapag umalis ng bahay, kailangan naka-off po lahat ng natin, ng mga electrical, i-check po natin. bawal po manigarilyo sa kama kasi minsan po yun yung nagkukos ng sunog na hindi naman natin alam, baka nakatulog na tayo. Yun po, check na lang po. I-check natin lahat ng mga bago umalis ng bahay.
Siguro po last na meron po ba kayong mas-share sa amin na parang memorable experience nyo po habang nagliligtas po kayo? Like, kunyari po, meron po kayong, nung sumugod po kayo sa loob, meron po kayong naligtas na tao?
So far, sa 12 years and ilang months na ba? 12 years and 2 months in service ko sa Bureau of Fire Protection as a firefighter. Hindi pa ako nakaka-experience nung may kaming tao. Pero may na-experience po ako sa Talayan last 2017 task force fifth alarm. May nasunog po siya pero hindi namin siya nailigtas sa kasamaang palad kasi hindi namin nakita na bumalik pa pala siya ng bahay kasi may kinukuha siya. Yun po ang pinakamalungkot na nangyari din sa buhay ko na as a firefighter, hindi namin nagawang iligtas siya. Pero sa operation naman, okay naman, wala naman pong naapula naman po namin yung pinakamalaking naka-respond din na po sa pinakamalaking sunog as a general alarm.
Sige, pinakapanghuli na ay kasi feeling ko matter of life and death to. Pag nagkasunog na po, ano po yung mga bagay na dapat gawin? Pag na mga nakakita o mga unang nakapansin na yan nagsisimula na po yung apoy.
Halimbawa, may sunog po tayo. Ang pinakauna-una naming sinasabi, alamin yung pinaka-nearest fire station sa inyo. Tumawag po kayo ng bumbero.
Pag hindi po alam yung number, ma'am.
Barangay po, pwede silang tumawag or pwede silang tumawag ng mga barangay tanod or barangay officials kasi po yun ang nakikipag-coordinate po or pwede silang pumunta dito sa amin na i-report nila na may mga nasusunog po doon para yung bumbero ora-orada po na andun din po.
Meron din po bang hotline?
Yes sir, meron din po yung hotline kami dito.
Ano number po?
Yung hotline po ng Galas Fire Substation is 715-5573. Dito po maaari kayong tumawag. Kung hindi nyo po alam, either po na sa ibang lugar kayo, tawag lang po kayo dito kasi i-relay din naman po namin halimbawa sa Manila or sa Parañaque or Mandaluyong, kami na po yung magre-relay doon sa kanila. Kung wala po kayong alam na kung ano pa man na ibang number, basta ang alam nyo is Galas, kami na po yung magre-relay din sa kanila.
Yeah, so maraming salamat po Ma'am Dan, na nakita natin na kung gaano ka-noble talaga yung job natin. And siguro yung pinaka-isa din sa mga tip na maidadagdag ko, yung alalahanin natin na yung buhay natin mas mahalaga talaga. So kung meron tayong unang ililigtas, lalo na sa mga malalaking sunog, yun yung mga sarili natin, yung pamilya natin, aside sa mga material na bagay.
Ang pakaganda sinabi mo, Erica. Saludo po kami sa inyo, Ma'am Mau. Salamat po sa inyong wagayway, especially ng watawat ng mga kababaihan. Salamat po.
Salamat po. Thank you.
At ngayon naman po ay pakinggan natin ang mga praktikal at napapanahong mga katuruan mula sa Hebrews.
Welcome to Hebrews. Ito po ang bahagi ng ating programa sa Lighthouse Cafe na naglalayo na bigang daan ang kung anong sinasabi ng salita ng Diyos tungkol sa mga pinag-uusapan po natin. Sa episode pong ito ay we are honoring women. Sapagkat alam niyo po, ito ang panahon na gusto natin bigyan ng pagkilala, ng recognition ang mga katangi-tanging mga kababaihan sa ating lipunan. And we're glad for them and we praise God for them. We want to honor them. In fact, the Word of God also honors women. In fact, doon po sa Proverbs 31, ay punong-puno po ang chapter na ito ng magagandang pagkilala at honor sa mga kababaihan. Ang sabi po, sinisimulan ito ng who can find a virtuous woman? Sino nga ba ang makakahanap ng katangi-tanging kababaihan? Ano po? And then, nira-rundown po, enumerate sa mga verses na ito kung ano-ano ang mga katangian. You see, when we recognize and we give honor to some people, ay binibigyan din daan po natin ang mga katangi-tangi nilang mga taglay. At gayon din po ang salita ng Diyos. Hindi po tayo nagbibigay karangalan sa isa na hindi po natin tinitingnan ang mga katangian. But let's look at what the proverb says. Ano po? Ang sabi dito, who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies. Alam niyo po, higit sa lahat, ano po, ang magandang katangian ang nagbibigay halaga sa isang tao. Hindi po posisyon, hindi titulo, hindi kung anong pangalan na kaakibat, ano po, o kaakibat ng pangalan, hindi kung anumang mga possessions, subalit yung virtuous na mga katangian, katangi-tanging mga taglay. Tingnan po natin kung ano-ano. Ang sabi dito ay, the heart of her husband that safely trust in her. Ibig sabihin, yung mga kababaihan po na maaaring pagtiwalaan, na maaari na sila ay asahan sa maraming bagay. Ano po? Ang sabi, so that he shall need no need of spoil. Alam niyo po yung wastage sa ating buhay ay gayon na lang. Subalit kinakailangan po ay ito'y nakukorek, ito'y na-arrest. Ayaw po natin ng waste sa ating buhay. Ayaw natin na meron tayong tinatawag na sayang ba sa ating buhay. Kundi ang lahat ay naglalakip-lakip upang magsama-sama ito sa ating pag-angat, no? Sa ating antas, even as a society. Ang sabi rito ay, she will do him good and not evil all the days of her life. Marami po tayong kababaihan na hindi nila inaantala kung anong hinaharap nila, but they prefer people other than themselves. Ano po? Napakagandang bagay. Marami tayo ng mga nasa poder, ng mga kababaihan, na inuuna nila ang ibang tao. No? Parang yung mga magulang din po natin, yung mga nanay natin. Bago kainin nila, isusubo muna sa atin. Ano po? Anyway, ang sabi rito, she seeketh wool and flax and worketh willingly with her hands. Sanay sa trabaho. And then ang sabi, she riseth also while it is yet night and giveth meat to her household. Sanay at hindi palaangal. Nagtitimpi sa lahat ng bagay, may oras para sa lahat. Ang sabi dito she considereth a field and buyeth it. Yung bang bagay po na alam nila kung ano ang mahalaga at kung ano ang kapaki-pakinabang po sa atin. Marami sa atin, ay hindi natin alam kung ano ang kahihinatnan ng ating mga desisyon. And so we want to have women, honorable women at that, nasasabihin sa atin, may kinakailangan ganito, sapagkat we need to check the choices that we have, whether they may be right, whether they may be really profitable for us. Ang sabi dito she layeth her hands to the spindle and her hands hold the staff. Yung bang marami nang ginagawa, iba ang tawag po dyan maalam sa maraming bagay, hindi lamang sa isa. Gayon po ang ating mga kababaihan sometimes. Sa tahanan, ang dami nilang ginagawa na kahit tayo mga kalalakihan hindi natin kaya, ano po. And then, she is not afraid of the snow for her household. Walang kinatatakutan. Alam niyo po, napakarami pa ang maaaring sambitlain natin ng mga katangian for women. Pero ito ang huli. Ang sabi dito, favor is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. Of all qualities, it is the fear of God that we want to see in women. And for this, kayo mga kababaihan, nais natin na kayo parangalan, not simply because of your qualities, na abilities and all things, but because of your trust and your fear in God. God bless you all.
Kinoin lang kasi yung 1,000 yapak for parang term siya na a journey na mahabang lakad. Kumaga, hindi naman siya eksaktong 1,000 yapak lang. Pero it's more on kung paano lang yung essence ng travel is by foot. And nagsimula siya sa nagkikwentuhan lang kami ng kaibigan ko na ano ba makikita natin sa Pilipinas at ba't di natin libutin ang lakad lang na enjoyin natin yung bawat moment sa bawat lugar. Yun yung pinaka main essence ng project. Ako si Cooper Kalimlim, 29 years old, isang adventurer at nilibot ko ang Pilipinas pamagitan lang ng paglalakad. To prepare for the travel, since it's physically demanding, nagte-training ako everyday ng brisk walking lang with the backpack. And ang pinaka-importante is yung route planning kung saan ako dadaan. Kasi mayroong mga location sa Mindanao na highly militarized, medyo delikadong daanan. So, hindi naman fix yung pinaka-travel path ko. Like, mayroong mga times na magre-reroute ako ng ibang daan, but ang goal pa rin is to reach the end point. So, hindi siya fix na itinerary na at this day, dito dapat ako. It's more on enjoyin mo lang yung flow ng travel. Ang total travel period is 10 months, but I think I can go with just 6 months of travel time. But I really enjoy some places na kailangan kong magstay ng matagal. Posibleng malakad ng Pilipinas. Malilibot mo siya basta marami ka lang oras. Kahit hindi malaki ang budget mo, basta enjoy what the community can offer. Malalaman mo na different regions and different communities has different characteristic. But suma total, you can say na hospitable lahat ng Pilipino. Na kahit estranghero ka, they can always accommodate you at a certain degree. Minsan, yung lagpas-lagpas na sa kanilang kakayanan. Like, offeran ka na doon ka na sa bahay matulog. Like, yung buong kain mo, like 2 weeks stay na parang pinapakain ka nila na parang gusto mo umalis sa iya. Isa pang major takeaway is mas magiging aware ka culturally, socially, at pinaka-importante is yung humility mo mas ma-improve. Like, mas magiging down to earth ka siguro, in my opinion. It's a risk beyond me. Like, meron kasing senaryo na nakitulog ako sa isang bayan somewhere in Davao Bukidnon boundary. And it's a lumad community. So, ang napaalaman ko lang is a stop from the barangay. But kailangan pala magpaalam ako sa datu, which is ay yung period na gabi, ginising ako ng kafgu. At gusto daw ako i-meeting ng tribal elders dahil kung ano daw yung ginagawa ko sa community. And I just explain things na I'm just traveling at nagpakita ko ng mga papers na I'm just a traveler. At times, merong mga mahirap paliwanag kung bakit ka nagta-travel. Yung na-meet ko sa Samar, si Sir Johnny Bonifacio, nung tinanong niya ako kung bakit ko ginagawa ito, ang sabi ko lang, ang hirap paliwanag. It's something na wanderlust. Something, ang hirap explain. The current trend of travel is, of course, it's a recreational activity. You cannot avoid yung mga picture-picture. But for you to really grow as a traveler, mas ma-appreciate mo yung local things, the local community, rather than just the images of the place. Traveling is more on dapat, it's a meditation. Pag nagkaroon ka kasi ng checklist sa travel, parang nire-restrict mo na yung sarili mo on doing those things. Iniipit mo lang yung sarili mo sa iyong small world. For me, traveling is being free. Actually, it's a life-changing experience. Due to my budget, it's a low-budget travel. Like, it's 30,000 for 10 months. And I only spend around 100 pesos per meal a day. Material things is somewhat na lumayo na sa idea ko. Ayoko rin ng social media exposure masyado kasi gusto ko medyo discreet yung travel ko at that time. Once sumikat ako while traveling, on how I build yung rapport ko na kung paano ko sila kilalanin is mawawala dahil dadali, dahil sikat ako. So, tone down na hindi kilala. That's how you can get a genuine link sa locals. Currently, I'm a member of UP Mountaineers and yung organization is active in environmental and mountaineering project. For future travel, gusto kong makihalubilo sa mga badyaw sa Sulu and Tawi-Tawi. Gusto ko kasi makuha yung mga mythological stories na siguro hindi pa natatala and siguro gusto mong ma-reach na community. Siguro sa traveling, wag kang matakot sa layo ng distansya kasi ang importante is yung kung paano mo marating yung dulo. Kung ano yung ikaliligaya mo dun sa pagitan na yun. Yan yung pinaka-importante, yung experience, hindi yung pinakadulo nung pupuntahan mong destinasyon. Salamat.
nila, before a person passes away, the last sense that shuts down in the body is the sense of hearing. Napakahalaga ng ating mga tenga, but recent studies show that an increasing number of young people who experience hearing loss and tinnitus, o yung ringing or buzzing in the ears, based on the studies, one of the main causes of this is that young people often listen to loud music using their earphones. Sino kaya sa inyo yan? Sabi sa stats, 1 in 4 18 to 44-year-olds using earphones reports hearing problems. And these people use their head or earphones at a high volume at least 5 days a week for 4 hours a day. Kaya naman, tamang-tama ang ear care topic natin ngayong buwan. And we are privileged to have an ear expert with us, Dr. Ryan Uichwa from ENT Department, Head and Neck Surgery from UST, University of Santo Tomas Hospital. Welcome to Health Talks, Dr. Ryan.
Hi, welcome.
Welcome po. So, first question po natin, what are the basic do's and don'ts in ear care?
Well, there are a lot of things that we need to understand about the ear. No? Basic do and don'ts. I think the first thing that we need to get out of the shelf is like yung paggamit natin ng earbuds.
Yes po.
Yes,
Sobrang,
that's a very, very popular topic. And
Yes po.
I see a lot of patients using earbuds. Technically, it's not bad to do, but what we want to avoid is to avoid pushing the earbuds very deep inside.
Yes.
So, it feels good kasi, di ba? So, once you
Yes.
want to do is, you just want to clean the outside if you want to, but never push
Ito
everything.
lang po. sa
Yeah, on the
ating-
outside, like on the outer area. You might want to wipe things out, and then you just don't want to push everything in. Kasi the ear, yung God is very, very nice. The ears actually can clean itself. So the problem with that is that if you push the things that are coming out back in, it'll form like an impacted cerumen, or everything will be stuck inside. So the best thing for us to do is try to wipe clean ang things on outside. Try to avoid foreign objects going in.
Kaya po yung mga iba parang pagsisilipin, merong malalaking
Yes,
balls sa loob.
yes. There's
Because-
a lot of people are overusing it, and after a bath, they say na ano. And the earwax actually has a lot of functions. It has antimicrobial properties. It lubricates yung eardrum yung ear canal natin. It prevents foreign bodies to go in. Like, for example, sometimes my ants or something that wants to go inside, gets trapped. So it traps foreign debris, no? So there's a lot of function for your cerumen. It's not just dumi lang siya, but it functions as a lot of like useful things for your ear canal in general.
Yes po. Pero kasi, kunwari po sa grade school, mayroong mga tinuturo na kailangan lagi maayos yung nails,
Oh,
brush your
oo.
teeth daily. Kasama din yung cleaning your ears daily.
Yeah.
So, parang
maybe,
lumaki po siya na kailangan laging mag-earbuds.
No, so maybe you can clean the outside, but never push anything that's foreign inside,
Yes po.
which is like not very safe kasi you don't see it. So,
Though meron po ako naririnig, and mga posters na rin po,
Of
na
course, of
social
course.
media, na pinopromote na wag nga po gumamit ng earbuds.
But-
Meron po yung parang spoon. So,
Yeah,
nakikita po yun ng
spoon.
mga tao.
Yeah.
So, feeling nila, mas okay po yung spoon. Okay nga po ba yun?
I would rather use, if I have like two choices, siguro earbuds na lang, like cotton buds, rather than the spoon one. The spoons one are very thin eh.
Yes po.
So if it's very thin, you might really puncture your eardrum. And I see a lot of patients using those types of spoon, especially sa mga kids nila, no? They try to clean it out. Nasusugatan yung ear canal. Kasi ang earbuds is a bit big eh. So very, very less problematic siya if you push everything inside. Magkakaroon ka lang ng impacted cerumen. But yung sharp thing na may spoon, if you try to push it in also, you can hit your eardrum eh.
Mas
So,
delikado.
mas delikado siya. Oo.
Okay. What if na-hit, so may ear pain or anything, may itchiness na may nangyari, kakalinis. Ano pong ginagawa pag ganun?
So, for me, in general, kasi what we want to do, that's why we have the professional doctors, no? What we want to do, if you accidentally hurt your ear or you did something sa ear, the best thing for me to do is to find an ENT doctor. go for consult and ask for them like, oh, ito yung nangyari sa ear, and they can look inside. So that's the best way possible kasi a lot of people na would want to do something like, self-medicate or ano. The best thing is,
eardrops?
eardrops or anything else. The best way is to find a doctor, have them take a look at it. If it really needs any additional care or something else, I'm sure they're very competent enough to explain to you kung ano kailangan.
Well, ito po, very common. Kapag nagsiswim, marami po nagkakaroon ng tubig sa loob ng tenga.
Yes.
Ano po ba yung dapat gawin pag may ganun?
That's ang regular term for that. Layman's term, that's what they call swimmer's ear. Ang swimmer's ear, ang medically, it's called diffuse otitis externa, which means like inflammation ng ear. No? A lot of common etiologic agents are there, like Pseudomonas and other bacteria that invades yung flora ng ear natin when you swim, and then yung water inside. When it happens, no, after swimming, may naipon ng water inside, pag namamaga siya, the best thing that we can do, again, I would really put this thing na we should really try to see a doctor talaga. Kasi a lot of people try to self-medicate and it becomes worse. No? Kasi sabi natin, if you get the right thing, it's a 50-50 chance eh. If you go to a doctor with the years that they've gone through medical school and stuff, and their training as an ENT doctor, they can probably tell you what's good or bad. Oo.
Yes, of course. Kasi pag meron, once na may
Something.
water na sa tenga, ang ginagawa parang binublow or...
Pwede naman siguro yun. Like if you feel the water, but if it's like really painful, that's the time you need to find a doctor. But if you feel like parang may pressure, you can do some...
Parang feeling lang may water na.
May water, you can
pwede
actually find a way. Pero if you try to cotton bud sa outside lang, yan, para masip out yung water. But then, yun nga, if it's painful, yun nga, yung sinasabi lang swimmer's ear, which is like inflammation ng outer one-third ng ear mo in general, you should really find a doctor for that.
Okay. What about yung tinnitus na nabanggit ko po kanina?
Okay.
What is it and why do we have it?
Is ringing ng ear. There's a lot of very, very big reasons for that, no? To put into parang layman's term, no? Ang tinnitus kasi is to make it more understandable for everyone. Tinnitus is something na it's a ringing in the ear, and if we could say it more for regular people, no, it's like warning sign sa inside ng tenga mo.
Sariling warning sign.
Parang sariling warning sign siya. So it means that there's something wrong inside your ear. Either be you have like hearing problem, or like even like say for example like a very loud sound outside, like very loud sound that sumabog inside outside your ear. You can hear the ee. So it's a warning sign and that something is wrong with your ear. So if there's something wrong with your ear, you need to find a way to have it checked. Lately, as you've said before, mga bata kasi have been listening to a lot of like headphones, earphones in not comfortable level. So with that case kasi, sometimes tinnitus can set in or tinnitus can set in. Dizziness, pwede rin yung paghilo. One of the parang signs din na ibang klaseng hilo from the ear is having the tinnitus or tinnitus na sinasabi natin. So there are a lot of like things na pwedeng masama-sama together with that. No? It's a very big basket of diagnosis. The best thing is to have a doctor check at it, have your hearing test done, and siguro by less than few days, malalaman natin yung result with that. No?
Pag nag-start na yung tinnitus, kailangan po ba very frequent yung tinnitus bago magpa-check or once na mag-start, nakarinig na?
So, there's something that we call there are warning signs for your ear, no? There's one thing that we call sudden sensory neural hearing loss, which means pagising mo, nawalan ka ng pandinig ng tenga. And yung mga ganun na type, wala siyang buzzing sound, wala siyang ringing sound. You need to have it checked right away. It's an emergency. No? Yung biglang nawalan ng pandinig, one of your ears, like, I can't hear, there's something wrong with my ear. So, the best way for you to do that is have it checked right away. Ang tinnitus, if it comes frequently, especially with dizziness, you should have it checked also. Ang general ang general payo kasi for the public is have yourself checked if there's something wrong. Kasi right now, it's very difficult for us doctors to help you if you don't tell us the problem initially or as soon as you have it. If you wait for a longer time, there might not be enough opportunity for us to give you proper treatment and care.
Okay. Well, aside po sa nabanggit kanina, we talked about some children na tinuturuan every day. Meron pa po bang other tips for the moms out there na sobrang hilig maglinis ng kids
Oo.
nila?
For kids nila, I would suggest na try not to put something in that really won't fit inside the ear. Generally, siguro something like as big as your pinky. If you want to clean the outside,
Yeah.
to clean the outside of the ears. I think for us, even for us, it's like when we were small, our parents tried to clean our ears.
Yes,
And I think it's a very thing for Filipinos to be very clean. And it's good naman. And the problem is, if you try to be overzealous in cleaning the ear, no? Sobra kang nagtatry mag-clean ng ear, which is not good. Kasi, yun nga, as I've said, the earwax provides lubrication sa eardrum, sa ear canal mo. So, it's like parang lotion sa skin eh.
Okay.
So, if
Natural
you,
lotion.
natural. So, if you try to remove it very much, magda-dry siya. Pag nag-dry siya, kakate siya. Pag kumate siya, pwede siya magka-inflammation.
Yun na po yun. Infect na siya. Okay. What about sa outer ear? Madalas po ngayon, men and women, nagpapa-piercing.
Piercing.
Okay po ba siya?
Piercing, I don't think it's a parang thing for men and women, and usually especially for the girls. What I think is very important is to find a place that's legitimate and very hygienic. Kasi, syempre, if you go to a place na parang hindi masyadong hygienic, so it might cause infection and other things. So the best way possible is, I know for a fact that certain other professionally, medically related people who does ear piercing also. So I would advise for people to find, wag lang yung sa mga kasi you don't want any infection to go outside your ear.
Well, any key tips?
Key tips
for our audiences.
Oh, okay. Generally, what we want to do right now, yun nga, as Aman has said, like a lot of children are having hearing problems or because of earphones. We try to limit for our children the amount of noise or like music, as much as possible. And more and more in my clinics, I see a lot of younger people having problems with their ear, especially with my mga people in the music industry, especially people who are exposed to very loud sound. I think everything naman in general with moderation is good. That's important. Everything in moderation, and also for things na you feel uncomfortable personally, ear-wise, nose or throat or anything in general with your body. Once you feel it, you should try to seek professional help right away. Sabi nga, we've mentioned sa backstage that if your car needs to be fixed or something is wrong with your car, you try to fix it right away. Why not if there's something wrong with your body? You wait for a week, baka mawawala to, second week, diba? It's not right. So if there's something wrong with your body, if you feel something's not right, have it checked right away. It's parang peace of mind is better than having something that's you would regret in the future.
I have one more question.
Go.
How often do we need to use earphones? Or we can use pala earphones and headphones?
Well, it's not really how often, but the volume per se. So it's important for us to keep a manageable volume. We want to, there's a guideline actually on it that you want to try. But generally, kasi if you're using earphones that your people, the person beside you can hear what you're listening.
Yeah.
Might be too loud.
Yes.
That's very obvious. Like, siyempre, if you commute along the way and you hear the sound or like yung mga pinapakinggan ng the person beside you. I think that's probably too loud. Probably too loud. So what we want to do is try to, as a child, you try to limit them. You talk to them that, okay, you can have this amount of and then try not to use volume that's very loud. Kasi sayang sayang.
Yes. Okay. Wow. Thank you po. Thank you po, Doc, for that very informative discussion. At sigurado akong maraming mga manonood ang nadagdagan ng kaalaman tungkol sa pag-aalaga ng kanilang mga tenga. Lalo na po sa gamit ng earbuds at ng earphones. So sana po ay kayo rin po tulad ko ay maraming natutunan. Thank you also for watching. Tandaan po natin ang mga kalusugan ay biyaya ng Panginoon, so let us take care of our bodies and our health. Hindi lang ating mga bagay-bagay tulad ng kotse. So see you again next week for another episode of Health Talks!
Alright, for today, meron po
Yes.
tayong pa-contest. Sasagutin nyo lang po ang tanong, magbigay ng isang segment topic sa aming episode ngayon.
Yes, and winners will win an OBD Intel from Dynel Global Hypertelematics. This device can diagnose and monitor your vehicles real time. And I heard that this is worth 20,000 pesos
Tama,
daw.
Antoinette. Mukhang kailangan ko yan sa sasakyan ko.
Yes.
So ano pang hinihintay nyo? Send your answers to our official Facebook page. That's Lighthouse Cafe, and win this OBD Intel device.
Yes, at para mas lalo pa silang ma-excite, Gabby, this device can diagnose and monitor your vehicle real time. Paano nga ba?
Well, they have their web-based system. You can also download their app from Google Store, and you will receive SMS notifications.
Wow, sobrang high-tech naman yan. So, don't miss this chance to win your OBD Intel device for free. Just send your answer to our question. Magbigay ng isang segment sa topic natin for today.
At natapos na naman ang isang oras ng magandang kwentuhan. We hope you enjoyed all our discussions today.
You can watch a replay of our episode today sa aming YouTube channel. Look for Lighthouse BBC on YouTube, and of course, be sure to like, subscribe, and share.
At available din po ang mga mobile apps. Yan po ang Lighthouse BBC and of course the GCTV mobile app. You can download these via Google Play Store and App Store.
We would like to thank our ministry partners and sponsors, Miami Cakes for Gospels Catering Services, Lighthouse Blooms Flower Shop. Be a blessing by becoming our ministry partner. Just send us a message through our official Facebook page, Lighthouse Cafe.
Yes, Attorney Moses, pwede rin silang magpadala ng mga komento sa ating Lighthouse Cafe Facebook page or write us an email at goodtalks@lighthousecafe.com.
Ayun, tama yun. Catch another episode next week, only here at Lighthouse Cafe.
Where good talks happen.